Hi everybody, I'm Tom, and this is your word for the day. Our word for the day is intentions, and our scripture text is Genesis chapter 50, verse 20, which says, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Have you ever noticed that children have a way of living in the now? For the general population of teenagers, if they are thinking about what's for lunch at 11 o'clock in the morning, you'd consider them a visionary. One of our challenges as parents is to help our children see the big picture. And what I mean by that is the divine plan that surrounds all the daily routine. At a young age, Joseph learned to look for the big picture. Now, how do you look at the big picture? Well, you stop and you ask yourself, what are God's intentions in all this that I'm going through now? We may not know completely, but the question helps us consider something bigger than what we're facing in the moment. Now, when the going gets tough, what really matters is not what happens to us, but what happens in us. Because what happens in us will surely come out. And when it does, it reveals who we really are. I know several people who have gone through bad times, who felt closest to God at those very times. And I also know people who have gone through similar trials and became angry and even distanced themselves from God. Now, what was the difference? Attitude and perspective. Of all the people in the Bible, Joseph had one of the best attitudes. His brothers sold him, his boss's wife framed him, and he was thrown into prison. Yet through all of it, he kept an attitude that was pleasing to God. He knew that God had a plan and a perspective of his circumstances, and that God intended to work for his good if he stayed faithful to the Lord. He didn't know the whole plan, but he trusted God's intentions, and God rewarded him for his faithfulness. Hey, I look forward to the next time we can get together and connect and learn from our word for the day.